Hello mga kasubs and welcome to the Sarsicles TV. My name is Mark. For tonight, we will be listening to Rush and the song 2112.
I like it, I love it, I want some more.
The song was recommended to us by our member and dear friend, David Gilman. Maraming salamat, David, for this recommendation. Also, shout out or hello, thank you to our all the viewers of our channel. Those who are unsubscribed, please subscribe to our channel. Click the that subscribe button next to the name of our channel, just below the title of this video. Also extending my gratitude to our dear members and sponsors. Maraming salamat, maraming salamat sa inyo. There's one more thing. The channel, another channel I'd like to promote, Posh and Warm. That's the name of that channel. And this channel features our adorable fur babies, Posh and Helio. So please check that out. Very cute and lovable fur babies. Mwah, 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 mwah. They're asleep at the moment. Anyway, without any further delays, let's give the song a go in 3, 2, 1.
Thank you. We haven't got a lot of time tonight, but we'd like to do before we go something from our last album. This is called 2112. shall inherit the earth.
The people will all see its light. Let them all make their own music. The breeze pays my name on this night.
The sleep is still in my eyes. The dream is still in my head. I heave a sigh and sadly smile and lie a while in bed. I wish that it might come to pass, not fade like all my dreams. Just think of what my life might be in a world like I have seen. I don't think I can carry on this cold and empty life. Whoa, no, no, no. My spirits are low in the depths of despair. My lifeblood, ooh, Lord, spills over.
Attention all planets of the Solar Federation. Attention all planets of the Solar Federation. Attention all planets of the Solar Federation. We have assumed control. We have assumed control. We have assumed control.
Thank you very much. Good night.
And that is the end of the song. First of all, there's another video here that is entitled the full concert of Rush. Same venue, same year, but it's only for 35 minutes. So it makes me wonder. This song alone is 16. So it means that it is a full concert only loaded with two songs. But uh, nevertheless, one song is like a something that you can experience listening to an album well, with other bands, but this one they are able to put it in one epic song. So 2112, let me know what it's referring to. If it felt like based on the musicality, it's something like a taste of the future. Like it is the 2112 refers to an actual year, like how things has progressed and may have uh, which may have brought a lot of good things, or maybe some not so good things as well, because of the technology. We started to rely too much on the machines, technology and stuff, rather than doing it old school. And as a result, it may have also impacted our way of life. But let me know in the comments how it go. How do you take the song, or what was their explanation of the song? So this song ran for a good 16 minutes, and the intro started like some sort of a spaceship landing because of that spacey futuristic effects. Um, the guitar sounded clean. There was no hissing, no shaking sound, so it was well tuned, well oiled. Speaking of tuned, we'll talk about that later on. Still with the sound, it has that warm guitar sound, and judging from the inlay on the headstock, it is like some sort of a semi or a hollow body guitar from Gibson. 2 minutes 10 seconds is the first time I heard the that nice tom sound. That sound of the tom looks like it. Based on the sound, it looks like some sort of maybe something as small as this. It had that. It just adds I'd say like it makes it more flavorful from a sound perspective, and it was used several times all throughout the song. Some of the timestamps I captured. First one was excuse me. First time it was used 2 minutes 10 seconds. Then there was 4 minutes 35. There was 7 minutes 25, and then 14 minutes 25 into the song. So if you look at it, it is. I'm not sure if there was a pattern here. It felt like there was a pattern as to when he was using it, but maybe I didn't get it. I wasn't able to capture it, but it did feel like there was a pattern on when he uses that nice roll, because I love the sound, that very cool sound. Um, 2 minutes 45. I noticed a change in the tone of the guitar. Let me know if you noticed that as well. It had from a warm, bright sound. It's more. It had that murky, but not buzzy, but some sort of that murky bass sound. Around 4 minutes 18, and also 12 minutes 55. Speaking of well tuned, not sure if he went out of tune, or he intentionally changed the tuning of one or two strings. Just based on my assumption, based on the song, it felt like it got out of tune. But what I like about this is, for someone who was able to take notice of that, it really, he really has an ear, for music, because it's hard to pick that up. It's hard to realize that you're out of tune, especially when there are other instruments playing, and when you're also in the moment. When you're playing in front of an audience and you are really enjoying the music, sometimes you get to that a specific level of high where it doesn't matter and stuff. But this particular musician, he notes, oh, it feels like I'm a bit out of tune. Makes the necessary adjustment and you know dives right in. Honestly, I'm not able to tell that he was out of tune. I'm just basing it on his action of touching and manipulating the tuning key. But for me, it didn't feel like he was out of tune. And that's another cool thing about him. Really shows how much passion they have for their music. So they're truly masters in their craft. I thought that this was an instrumental also, but it's not necessarily instrumental. It's just that majority of the parts were instrumental, but there was a lyrics, especially starting around I think 5 minutes into the song, and the vocals did show how high his range can be. But I think he can stretch that even further. But I love those parts where he does the very rock star. Those era where this type of singing style became like super noticed by mainstream was in the 80s, I think, when they accompanied that kind of singing voice, that kind of range with wild hairstyles, leather jackets, the glam rock period. But it does show here that this kind of power singing dates earlier than that, which is very cool. 6 minutes 14 seconds into the song. Please look into that video and tell me, are those clogs that the bassist was wearing? Because when I think about clogs, what I picture would be the footwear worn by the band Kiss. So when I think about clogs, that's what I think about. So when I saw him in his like high heels, I was wondering if that's the conventional clogs. Again, let me know in the comments. I wonder if that will become a thing again, in the coming years, if that will be a trend again. But anyways, very cool. 6 minutes 42 seconds is the first time the song kind of like went subtle. It felt like it's the end of the song and this is the beginning of another. It had that feels, but it continued with a warm tone of the guitar, and then he accompanied it with a chorus, and the chorus style was I would say similar to that of Bread and the song If, that wow wow. But his tone is warmer. So imagine a chorus effect on a warm tone guitar, and this is what we get. I forgot to mention, if I'm to describe the tone of his guitar, I would say it's rich sounding. There were several characteristics that I was able to describe. 10 minutes 15 into the song. So this is like the lead part wherein the song was quite subtle, and then all of a sudden he kicks in. So it's like a very nice painting, and then suddenly you tear it up, and then in with a rock induced lead part. I'm not sure in this part, because this is the first time I heard them with a feedback, and I'm not sure if it was induced by the change of effects or a change in the tune, but you would notice that feedback. In this part as well, I appreciate the aggressive use of the wah. It has the it's just something that makes you realize that these techniques, you hear it in modern metal bands, and listening to this band dating 1976, it just shows how far they influence, or how much influence they have to modern music, metal in particular, but not only metal, other genres as well. I bet that there are other genres that use this similar effect, and not just Rush. There are other bands during this era that are also great in their works. 11 minutes 12 seconds into the song, it then stopped again, giving us that same feel that it's the end of the song. And also here there was like some sort of background about, stream or body of water, as if you're like pouring water into a jug or just water into the stream, or something that you'll hear in when you go to massage parlors or spa to give you that relaxing feeling as you get that massage service or something. um, this is also where the reason why it felt like a different song, because of the guitar part here somewhat sounded like an intro to a new song. And then 12 minutes 13, when the song kicked in, it felt like more of a rock ballad song. And then 13 minutes 47 into the song, it suddenly became like back to maybe like pop punk or punk rock, because the chords are somewhat similar to Green Day's song "Welcome to Paradise." Jane, 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 Jane. It had that similar vibe or tune, but not exactly the same though. And then finally, 15 minutes into the song, I love the juicy outro lead part. And you can see at the end of the song when there was a voice that you are under control. That part. You can see there how his ability to control the feedback. It felt like some sort of a swell, but as the song went, as he let his guitar continue with its sound, it suddenly transitioned into a feedback, something like that. Speaking of swelling sound, there was a swelling sound that was used in the song. He made his guitar sound swell, something like that. That burning sound. I think I didn't get too bad. I didn't get the timestamp, but those are one of two techniques I really really love in a guitar. Also, apart from pinching and octaves, the swelling effect. Putting your keeping your finger on a particular note and let it travel around and make its sound turn into a feedback, or that like that burning sound. Very cool technique. Anyway, that is my reaction. Let me know what you think. So very cool video, very futuristic. So I think I kept saying this when I'm reacting to Rush. Their music is not of their time, so when we say timeless, we think about love songs and ballads. I can also use that word to describe Rush's music. So it's something that is timeless. And even if we make someone, or we make a particular someone who have not listened to their music today, they wouldn't guess that this dates back over like 5 decades. It's already 2023. Yeah, about 5 decades ago. So very cool music. If you so that again, that is my reaction. If you haven't done it yet, so these are the stuff that you can do to show loving to our channel. Also, sharing is caring. Don't forget to tell your family and friends about the Sarsicles TV, and most importantly, stay safe, everyone. I'll see you on the next video.